Hey, welcome to my channel. This video is for the new moon in Scorpio, this November 13th. New moons are a time for fresh starts, new beginnings, new energy, and setting new intentions. These intentions are things that we will work on for the next 30 or so days, which is the full lunar cycle. It is important to look at the sign that the new moon is in to help us set our intention so that we can use the energy from the moon and work with the energy from the moon to help us manifest our desires. And when we just are in tune with the natural cycles, things are easier and we're more likely to be in alignment. As I said, this new moon is in Scorpio. Scorpio energy is mysterious. Scorpio likes transformations. This new moon is a rebirth. We are becoming new. We are in a new phase. If you listen to some of my previous videos on the new moon, I've talked a lot about entering a new phase, leaving the past behind and entering a phase. With this new moon, we are being reborn in that phase. So we are beginning that new phase now. We're done releasing and transforming and letting go, and we are becoming the new. This new moon can bring clarity and empowerment if we trust in the mystery and trust in the unseen. Scorpio is deep. Scorpio has a lot of mystery and really enjoys shadow work and surrendering to the unknown. So that's what this new moon wants us to do. And we should set intentions around these themes and these ideas. What can we surrender and let go of? How can we embrace the unknown and the unseen, things that we aren't sure of? We know our desires, we know what we want, and we know the direction that we want to go. We should really have that clarity by now, and if we don't, we will receive it this new moon. We should be feeling more freedom, free from our own limiting beliefs, free from fear, free from feeling powerlessness and like we don't have control to create change in our life, free from any insecurities that have been holding us back. So we may still have those limiting beliefs, insecurities, that fear, but we don't feel that it has really control of us anymore. We know that it's not true, and we don't know what's coming next. We know where we want to go. We know the direction that we want to be headed, but we're not sure how we're going to get there, what the next step is, what it's going to look like, what it's going to feel like. So this is Scorpio really encouraging us to embrace the unknown, embrace that how, embrace new feelings, new thoughts. Set your intentions around surrendering, around feeling capable and brave to embrace inner truths, inner depths, and bring to light shadows and bring to light things that we may not have seen before. Now that you have a better idea about the energy of this time, I'm going to do a pick a card reading, and I will be asking our familiar, the animal in our life that we have a strong connection, a bond to, for some advice. I always like to ask our animals for advice because they are really in tune with the energy, the natural cycles, and they're in tune with us, with our energy, and they can help us stay in alignment. They're really here coming from a place of complete love and support, assistance, and when we work on ourselves, they receive benefits from that. When we work on our fears, they become less fearful. When we work on our anxiety, they become more confident. They mirror back to us our emotions that we may not even realize that we are experiencing. So they're really insightful and they can really help us, guide us, support us. And I love to just check in on them and see what they have to say for us. So I will be asking our familiars, the animals that we have a connection to, how they are assisting, how they are helping us surrender. What are they doing to support us and encourage us and help us surrender in an easier way? I will also be asking them for any advice. What's an action step, something that we can do at this time? Advice for working with this Scorpio new moon energy. I will be using the Dog and Cat Communication Tarot deck, which is a deck specifically designed for communicating with animals, with your dog and your cat. It follows the traditional tarot layout, but is written in a perspective and in a way from your animals. I'll leave information about that deck below if you're interested in it. And before we get into the reading, I just quickly want to mention the Living with Familiars Tarot Manifestation Calendar Journal for 2024. You can get it in a digital copy, a PDF file, or a hardcover physical copy. If you're interested in doing rituals and tarot throughout the year, following the Wheel of the Year, celebrating the change of seasons and living in alignment with nature's natural cycles, all while developing and growing a strong bond with your animal, and while manifesting your deepest desires, this calendar is a lot of fun. There's new moon and full moon activities, as well as rituals for each of the festivals on the Wheel of the Year. And there's so much more in it. Tarot spreads for every week of the year. I'll leave the link for that below if you're interested in getting your own copy or if you'd like to know more details about it. But take a few deep breaths, relax your body, calm your mind, and pick a number from 1 to 3, or ask your familiar what number they would like, and we'll get into the reading. The number that you choose will be your card. You may also want to listen to all of the readings, group 1, group 2, and group 3, and receive a full message, or just 2 of them, whatever you feel drawn to, whatever you and your familiar feel is right. So let's get into it. A message from our familiars, from the animals that we have a connection with for this Scorpio New Moon, for group 1, group 2, and group 3. How is our familiar helping us surrender? And advice from them at this time for this new moon. Group 1, group 2, group 3. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 1, Group 2, Group 3. Group 1, your cards are the 5 of Hearts and the 2 of Balls. Group 1, the 5 of Balls is all about being a team with your animal, working together and both working towards a desired outcome that benefits the 2 of you. So it's really a partnership, teamwork, and thinking, considering both of each other, being empathetic and compassionate, learning from each other and growing together, understanding, taking the time to listen. So this is how your animal is helping you surrender. They are really working through this with you. They are really doing the best that they can, and it's a struggle for them as well. They are needing to receive help from you just as much as you are receiving help from them. You two are doing this together. You're learning it together. You're growing together. It really is a partnership, and you're helping them surrender just as much as they are helping you surrender. The 5 of Hearts is a card about noticing your animal's emotions, noticing your animal's needs, noticing their wants. So noticing when your animal is feeling upset or sad, anxious, angry, jealous, noticing those feelings and those emotions, and then taking action on them. So your animal really wants you to pay attention to their behaviors and their emotions, and then doing what you can to create a more positive experience. The 5 of Hearts is often about feeling sad or disappointed, lost, experiencing some sort of sadness. So if you notice your animal feeling this way, take that as a clue to your own emotions. What are you sad about? What are you feeling really down about? And how can you turn that around? How can you turn your mood around? What can you and your animal, since you are a partnership, you're most likely both experiencing this sadness, this loss, this disappointment. And this can really happen with this Scorpio new moon. because Scorpio is a deep sign. Scorpio is a very emotional sign. So it makes sense that this sadness is coming up with Scorpio. Scorpio is a water sign, and Scorpio does like to explore the depths of these sad emotions. So if you are experiencing this, or if your animal seems depressed or sad or just not in their regular happy, optimistic, excited mood, know that the two of you can work together and do something to uplift your mood. Don't ignore these feelings, don't push them away. Acknowledge them, accept them, and know that you don't have to sit in them. You don't have to sit in the sadness. You have the freedom. This Scorpio new moon is bringing freedom to free yourself from insecurities, fear, limiting beliefs, feeling powerless. So the advice for your animal is to embrace these feelings of loss and where you really don't feel joy. What areas of your life do you feel this way? What areas of your life do you feel you have experienced loss and heartbreak? To acknowledge that, accept that, and be ready to move on from it. You don't need to sit in it once you acknowledge it. And once you acknowledge it, which is something Scorpio really wants us to do, it makes it seem smaller. It isn't so heavy, and it doesn't weigh so much on us. So our animals are helping us express and acknowledge those sad feelings. And then they are here helping you surrender by reminding you that you two are a team, you're working together, and they're really here to support you. They're doing what they can. So putting these cards together, what your animal wants you to do is to do an activity that brings the two of you joy. What is something you and your animal can do together that is fun, exciting, that is pleasurable? It doesn't have to be something big. It could be something simple, like enjoying your favorite drink on the couch and giving your animal their favorite bone or snack to chew on while you have a treat yourself. Sitting down and getting really cozy watching a movie, or taking a walk somewhere that you both really love to go. Do something where the two of you spend time together doing something that's pleasurable. That reminds you that even though there is this sadness, this loss, this pain, this heartbreak, the two of you can overcome that, and there are positive, optimistic, fun things that you can do. You can have both, and that really is life, experiencing the sadness and the good parts of life. Everyone has to experience both parts. So I hope this was helpful for you, Group 1, and you are able to set some really great new moon intentions with this Scorpio energy in mind, and considering how your animal is helping you surrender by helping you feel into those emotions so that you can release them. Reminding you that you two are a partnership and you two are working together. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Remember to check out the Living with Familiars Tarot Manifestation Calendar Journal for 2024. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Group 2, your cards are the 9 of Hearts and the 3 of Balls. With these cards, Group 2, your familiar, the animal that you have a connection with, is helping you surrender by expressing gratitude. The 9 of Hearts is all about expressing gratitude, noticing what you are grateful for, the everyday little things, whether that is your animal that you are grateful for, the opportunities that you have to spend with your animal, when you two spend time together, what activities are you doing, and just being really grateful in that present moment for what you do have. And this card always, gratitude, or the concept of gratitude, always can be frustrating for me, because I feel like, yeah, that's great, but I want more, or I need more, or I deserve more, or I'm working towards more. Yes, I'm happy now, but
there's always something. So it's really stepping into feeling this gratitude for what you have, and our animals can really help us with that. And that is how your animal is helping you surrender. They believe that it will be easier for you to surrender when you are able to step into this gratitude. Maybe gratitude is easier for you, but honestly, I think if this card's coming up, it's definitely something that you need to spend some more time on, and not just creating a gratitude list or listing 3 or 5 things every day that you're grateful for and then not really feeling it or thinking about it, but really feeling that gratitude instead of just listing off things. Often, when you make a gratitude list every day, you start repeating things, and it's your family, it's your house, it's the food you have, the comfort, things like that. And not saying that there's anything that you shouldn't be grateful for, but your familiar really wants you to dig deeper into that and really feel the gratitude, not just create a list knowing things that you should be grateful for. Really feel that gratitude, feel thankful. The Nine of Hearts is also your animal letting you know that they are thankful for you. They are thankful for all that you provide for them and the home that you have for them, the food that you give them, the playtime, the fun activities, the cuddles, the love. They are thankful, and they're letting you know that they are grateful for that. And tapping into the gratitude that you two have for each other. So they are grateful for you, and you really feeling your gratitude for them, how they came into your life, how you can support them, and being grateful for what they give to you, whether that's love, peace, calmness, exercise, getting you out in nature, really tuning into all the things that you love about them and your partnership, your relationship together. Now, the Three of Balls is about variety, having excitement, different things to do. This is the advice that your animal is giving you. Your animal wants you to be grateful for all the things that you have to do, the opportunities you have, the choices that you have to make, the things that are available to you. Whether that's having your freedom of choice, you can choose what you want to eat that day, you can choose what you want to wear that day. And thinking about what opportunities, what variety do you want in your life? How can you bring more spice into your life? How can you provide more opportunities, variety for yourself? Routines and schedules are important. Our animals love routines and schedules, but this card wants there to be a little spice in the schedule, wants there to be some excitement, something that isn't always, oh, the same thing every day. Often our animals will eat the exact same food every day, and maybe you want to change it up, give them something else. Think how you can apply that to your day-to-day life. How can you add a little more excitement, a little more adventure, a little more variety into your life? Do you eat the same thing for breakfast every day? Maybe switch it up, try something new. Do you go on the same walk every day with your animal? Switch it up, go somewhere else. How can you change some things within your regular routine and your schedule? That's your animal's advice. And to help you surrender, to help you let go, to help you with this Scorpio New Moon energy, which is really wanting us to surrender to the unknown, to feel the depths of our emotions, to step into the unseen, trust in mystery of life, not knowing the steps to get somewhere, to have that uncomfortableness feel easier for us, because it is uncomfortable to trust in mystery and step into the unknown. Our animal is helping us do this by gratitude. When you tune into what you are grateful for and the relationship specifically with your animal, the things that you are grateful about your animal, when you think about that surrender is a lot easier. It's going to be easier for you to step into the unknown, to explore the unknown, to trust in the unknown, and let go of all that fear, let go of limiting beliefs, let go of feeling powerless, let go of your insecurities. So your familiar is really helping you do that and embrace this Scorpio energy with the Scorpio new moon by encouraging you to bring variety, a little spice, a little adventure into your day-to-day regular routine. Try different foods, take a different route, read a book that's completely a book you would never usually grab for, or watch a show that's something different that you maybe have been curious about but never really gone for. Listen to music you've never listened to before. Step out of that regular routine that can start to get dull, even if it's something that you do enjoy. So I hope this was helpful for you, group 2, and you're able to set some really great intentions and work with your animal and the Scorpio new moon.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Remember to check out the Living with Familiars Tarot Manifestation Calendar Journal for 2024. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Group 3, your cards are the Knight of Paws and Strength. Group 3, the Knight of Paws is all about communication, and it is letting us know that your animal is communicating with you regularly. They are trying to tell you something, they are trying to connect with you, and animals will do this through behaviors, through emotions, or they may be telepathically trying to actually send you some sort of message. Often they will communicate through their behaviors because we don't always listen to or are open to connecting with them using our intuition. But if that is animal communication is something in your practice, then your animal is definitely communicating with you, trying to contact you. And if it's not something that you have practiced, or if it's something you're curious about, then that's definitely a time to maybe take a class or just meditate with your animal, spend some time with your animal in a meditative state and open yourself up, see what they have to say to you, see what messages you receive. So this card is how your animal is helping you surrender. So we are surrendering with this Scorpio new moon into mystery, into the unseen. We're stepping into the unknown. And we're surrendering to the unknown, to our inner depths, to feel and trust that everything is happening, everything is working out for us, even though we don't know how or when or where. And we're surrendering, and our animal is helping us surrender by communicating with us. So they are trying to teach us this new method of understanding ourselves and understanding them. The Knight of Paws is also thinking about motivation. What is motivating you to take an action? Animals will be motivated by doing things that feel good. If an action or the result of an action that they do feels good, they will continue to do that action. So that's positive reinforcement training, right? So our animals are helping us surrender. Oh, hi, Zorro. You have something to say? This is a great time. Stepping in front of the camera. This is a great time for Zorro to come join because we are talking about communicating with animals. Zorro, you're in the frame though. He's rubbing his face on the camera. Oh, nice, Zorro. Sitting on top of everything. Well, Zorro has joined us, even though... Oh. Hi, Zorro. Thanks for messing everything up. Hi. So, as I was saying before Zorro interrupted, and spread the cards everywhere. But he really wants to have us understand that our animals are communicating with us. Zorro's communicating. He wanted to really enforce that message that our animals are always communicating with us. Our animals are always trying to tell us something, and we just need to take the time to listen. And I actually forgot what I was saying before Zorro came and interrupted me. Something about positive reinforcement. I'm sorry. So this card is reminding us that our animals want us to look at our motivation behind. I'm sorry if it's shaking. Zorro is now rubbing on the camera. Look at the motivation behind our actions and do things that feel good. Do things that, Zorro is a good example of this. He's only doing what feels good to him. Do things that bring you joy. If something isn't bringing you joy, maybe it's time to change it or do something else. Zorro won't leave the camera, which is a perfect example of the card strength, which is about compassion and understanding the perspective and the point of view of your animal. So Zorro clearly needs some love right now. The strength card is about being a leader that is compassionate, that is empathetic, but also is able to keep the desired outcome in mind and able to push when needed, but also being loving and compassionate, empathetic, while being strong. You can be both things, gentle and strong. You can be strong emotionally and physically, but still be loving and gentle. And that's how we should lead, how we should teach our animals. And this is the advice that our animals are giving us at this time, to embrace the Scorpio new moon, to embrace the energy, to help us work with this energy, is to remember to be, we are powerful, we are strong, but also to be gentle and compassionate with ourselves, to push ourselves, but not to the point of burnout, to work hard and do what needs to be done, to take action, but to also relax and recharge and tune into our intuition, to take those quiet, still moments and not always be pushing, to be gentle and compassionate with ourselves, to trust when we are tired, when we need rest. This card can also relate to not just others, but to not just how we interact with ourselves, but to how we are interacting with our animal. So the reason why I said Zorro doing this was a good example was because I could get mad, I could get angry, or I could be compassionate, empathetic. Zorro was just feeling my energy and wanting some love. So I told him now's not the time because I'm the leader and I can take control of the situation, but I can do it in a loving, soft, gentle way. And when I finish this, I'm going to return to Zorro and give him the love that he clearly wants right now. So I hope this message was helpful and you understand how you can work with this time, the advice that your animal is giving you, which is to look at different ways of communicating. Look at maybe how you are communicating with others. Can you be more compassionate and gentle? And your animal is supporting you, assisting you by communicating with you. Open yourself up to receive those messages. They want you to learn the skill of effective communication with them, with yourself. That's their advice, is to really think about your communication style and how you can improve, maybe either listening or speaking up. They're supporting you by communicating with you. And their advice is to be compassionate, to be strong but gentle, firm but loving. So I hope this was helpful for you, group 3, and you have a really great Scorpio new moon and set some intentions with all of this energy in mind.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Remember to check out the Living with Familiars Tarot Manifestation Calendar Journal for 2024. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Pets are more than just animals. They are spiritual beings with unique personalities and energies. Do you love your dog and want to live in harmony with your dog while understanding their needs and emotions? Instead of feeling frustrated or overwhelmed by your dog's behavior, improve your relationship with your dog and help them heal from any physical, mental, or emotional issues. I offer a unique combination of positive reinforcement training methods with energy healing techniques, animal communication, and tarot. Receive a personalized action plan created by a certified dog trainer and animal communicator. This package is perfect for anyone who wants to enhance and enchant their life with their dog. Don't miss this opportunity to get this amazing package. Apply now and get ready to create a magical relationship with your dog.